Well, welcome to part 4, but we're going to start with the tractor, not a baler first. This is the one in the last video that I think I said we have a problem with it sitting and the fuel system bleeding down, so I'm going to pop the fuel filters off and see if I see anything funny. Fuel water sensor off. People can do that without breaking it. Remove the clip. It's a pet peeve of mine. Putting filters on with a wrench. I know that's what happened because there's a dent in this one. Hand tight. Hand tight. Alright, now I gotta go get a wrench. Hand tight. Yeah, see? That's down on fuel. It shouldn't be, but I don't know if they're supposed to be ordering that too. Alright, let's pull this other one off. Ooh, look at there's air in there. It bubbled. Well, that one's fuller than the other one, but still not full. Oh. Sorry. Well, I spilled a little bit, but I don't know if you guys can see the fuel down there. It wasn't full anyway. Neither is this one. This one was down more. And sometimes there's supposed to be an O-ring. There's supposed to be an O-ring or a gasket right here on the thread. And there's not one there. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. But they have some new filters in the parts room. I'm going to go see if they come with one, because maybe that's the problem. Be right back. Alright, here's what I'm talking about. So I came into the parts room. Got the same filter, new box, and look what fell out of it. This right here. I don't know if that's it, but that is supposed to go here. So I don't know. That's for this one. Now I got to check the other one, the water separator, and see where that goes. And I think we have one, maybe. We're gonna find out. Yep, right here. No, it doesn't have one. I think that's the right filter. Here's another one. Oh, look at that. There's one in this box too. So that's probably what happened. It didn't get one put on. So I'll put those on and see what that does. This is where these things go and how they go. They go on the thread. Just like that. So we will put these on, prime it, and start it, and let it sit and see what happens. See, even the filter says hand tight, and then you get it hand tight, just snug it, and then you just turn it. I don't know if that's 3/4 of a turn, but it's just hand tight. No wrench necessary. I know sometimes you might need one, and it's okay to snug them up a little bit, but don't have to tighten them up like you're tightening up a lug nut. Especially oil filters, like motor oil filters, because if you put a dent in them, that dent is a weak spot, and it'll blow a hole in it because it's so much pressure. Ask me how I know. I've blown a hole in a filter before. So look, this is about all I do. That's it. Done. Tight. Be alright. Click, click. Hear that? Torque elbow went off. Let's prime it up. try to start this thing. See you then. Okay, well hold on, you guys started without me, and I began this video with changing the filters on that tractor over there. Did it start?
No, it did not. Actually, one of them was completely empty.
So it drained,
Or
still
not,
draining.
Not completely, but it was pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, pretty empty.
So we didn't, I didn't fix it.
Yeah.
So I still got a problem. Oh, that bearing looks good. What happened there?
It just fell apart. You know,
I was here late. I was picking up parts.
the flaming tomahawk.
But yeah, the liquid wrench. So George changed the bearing behind that sprocket, and now you were getting ready to ask me a question.
Yeah, how do you... So, it probably varies from person to person, but how do you personally check if you're overworn?
Oh, the sprockets?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me flip this around. We're going to look at some teeth. Open up. I just looked for cupping here on the splines or the teeth, and these look like pretty good shape.
That one.
Let me see your light. This one, the smaller ones always get worn. That one's pretty much shot. You can see the line. That one's pretty much toast, so we probably need to get one like that. And I don't know, the little ones always seem like they get shot before the big ones. This one feels fine.
This one feels a little bit worse than that one.
You know
Better than that
yeah,
one.
no, this idler's totally fine.
Yeah.
And you know what you could do with this? You can turn it around.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked about this a little bit. This is why I like to use American chain, because if you know, the American chain doesn't stretch as bad, but it does stretch a little bit. Well, the import chain will stretch, and not only are you wearing the chain, then you're wearing your sprockets out prematurely. So buy American. Yeah, I think this one's fine, that one's fine, but we probably need to change that one. I'll get the die grinder out. You know what I saw after I bought I'll wait till you're done. After I bought the new die grinder for the shop, Milwaukee came out with a new model die grinder. I saw that and I was like,
That explains the sale.
I was like, I should have just bought the new one for me and donated mine, but I don't know what the difference is. They put a light right here, just like the impact guns.
Oh,
But okay.
so they have it all the way down here.
Mm-hmm. So the real reason for working here is changing the bearing back there, which I change every year just because it's cheap insurance and this head turns a lot, and I have had them go out, so even if you take them apart and the bearings feel good, I still change them, but I don't think that one's going to feel good. That one's
A little toast.
it said bye-bye. So we'll go do the other side since George got this side done already. It's very noisy around here for a month.
Especially with time change.
Oh, yeah. Oof. Yeah. See, they still feels not bad, but better off just changing it. Want to just cut it off? I asked him if he wanted to cut it off. And he answered the question by putting his cutting goggles on, so watch your eyes. Got any marshmallows? I'm on fire. Yeah, that's fry bars. Yeah. Don't burn your weenie. Yep.
The driver.
Need a hammer? I got it. Well done, buddy. Well done. There you go. Well, let's get that bolt slide out. So there's something we found wrong that I've actually never had to do to these things, and it's the plunger rails. Flip this around. I don't know if you can see.
Maybe easier from the inside or the outside?
I don't know. This is a learning experience, but it's the top rail. See that groove right there? Yeah, that's not supposed to be like that. So we have to figure out how to get these out. It looks pretty simple. It's just bolts, but I don't know. Like I said, this is one thing I've never actually had to do. Yeah, they're countersunk Allen bolts in the. Can you see where I'm at, George?
No.
Well, if you look down, I'll come up there with you. But yeah, it's metal rails that the plunger bearings roll on, and they do tend to wear back there. I'll try to get a better angle, but it's basically for they wear at the point where the plunger comes. Well, it goes all the way to the back, and then when it kicks around, it ever so slightly hammers the top rail when it comes back to the front. So over time, and 60,000 or whatever plus bales, there's going to be some wear. So we need to clean all that dirt out. And there's one of the nuts right there. I'm listening.
Oh.
George was talking, and I was talking to myself. I just knocked your whole cup of coffee over.
And that was a pretty good drop that might have broken.
I just knocked his coffee cup over. I'll go make you a new one in the office.
Twice today.
Well, no, the first time it didn't spill. Like, I can't even run down there and try to save it because it's already all gone. I'm sorry.
I'll just drop you all the rest of the day then.
I'll make you more. Clean up aisle 3. I'm sorry. It's not even 9 o'clock and I spilled George's coffee.
It ain't the end of the world.
We have a coffee maker.
Does that one even work anymore?
Yeah, it works. He's pissed. Sorry, George. We're going to climb inside and show you guys the plunger rails. I've never actually had to mess with the plunger rails, but take a look and see what we got. Okay, so now we can see better, but the plunger runs on 4 bearings, 2 on each side. And it has these rails here, bottom and the top. Well, every time, ooh, this one's cracked too. Every time the plunger goes back and then starts to come forward, it ever so slightly taps the top rail there. Yeah, there you go. And this is a 20, what year is this Baler? A 19? 18? I don't know. 50, 60, 70,000 bales maybe? I don't know. The counter's been reset, but it's time to change the rail. And now I see it crack. Oops. Trying to work my flashlight here. Come on, buddy. So yeah, there's wear here and then actually a crack here. The bottom one doesn't look bad. There's a little bit of side wear because there's a bearing on each side to keep the plunger center, and it's been pushing on there. But those side bearings are adjustable, so maybe we'll be okay. But like I said, I never had to do this before. It's countersunk Allen bolts and then nuts inside here, but they're easy to get to, but it's all full of crap. I don't know. George and I are game planning, so we'll get back to you.
Game planning, you said?
Any ideas?
Just cut it off.
Well, we could torch the heads of the bolts out. I mean, we're going to change the bolts anyway, right? Rather than
Well, on this side, there's harness and stuff on it.
Yeah, I know. I got it. Yeah, we probably better try to do it right. Right?
Sure.
Okay. But, yeah. I thought about welding well, oh yeah, we could do that, but I was thinking more weld where the wear is, but it would probably just wear out again because the MIG wire is pretty soft. So, okay, we're gonna game plan and get back to you. But another thing to check: plunger rails. Check them out. Well,
I have no idea how we're gonna get to this one.
Where's it at?
Right here.
We'll figure it out.
Well, it's underneath all this.
Yeah.
And then it's got grease lines, it's got the harness, it's got everything running across it.
Maybe it's threaded. Maybe there's no nut there.
I don't know. I can't even feel it.
We'll just put a wrench on it and
see what happens.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that one's going to be fun. I can get to this one.
Okay.
I can get to, I think, the rest of them.
All right, just that one.
Yeah, I think it's just the one.
Okay. Well.
But yeah, 'cause I don't feel. Oh, there's one more right here.
Yeah, it's not going to be the easiest
that
thing.
One's not going to be fun either because it's got everything running across.
Yeah, I know. We're just going to have
space about that long.
We're just going to have to be careful and creative and sprinkle some pixie dust on it.
I don't even know what the air looks like yet.
Probably the same. All right.
Well, I'm climbing out of
We'll come back to you guys when we start taking them out.
I've got this about as close as I can get clean.
Don't fall.
Can I go home?
Absolutely not. Thank you. Yeah, we got the cleaned out, but let me get my light. Pretty crusty looking. So there's one right there. One back there. Those are easy. There's another one about right there. And so on and so forth. There's a couple that are kind of hard to get to, but I think we're going to be alright. And I don't know. Now we're debating doing the bottom rail too, because here's the bottom one. It doesn't look bad other than there's a lip right here. And I think it's from the side bearing that's in there. It probably pushes here. There's not really a lot of wear here where the actual bearing rides, but there's pressure from the side load of the side bearing, so I don't know. We're still debating. We figured if nothing else, we'd just smooth this lip down, but I don't know. I think we'll pull the top one out first and then make our decision from there. So, alright, we're going to start taking bolts out. Which one are you doing first?
The one in front.
Right here? This is too big.
Oh, it's too big.
Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna need a pick or something to clean the thing out.
Let me get you a 90 to my straight.
It always takes a while to figure this stuff out. Drag all your tools in here. Think you got everything, and then you end up with the whole shop box. Find it? Okay. Yes, it is, but go ahead. I mean, I'm good.
Can you write some ratchet up again?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. All right.
Probably gonna break it.
Break what, the bolt?
Oh no, it's not. It's going.
Yay! There's one. All right. Well, rather than make the people watch this whole process, we'll come back when we get the rail out. How about that?
The nut stuff in this thing.
In the bit?
Yeah.
Oh,
socket.
Yeah. Fast forward 2 hours, right? we got all the front ones out, front bolts. Now we're doing the back. It's a little, I don't know. I wouldn't say it was as hard as we thought it was going to be, but we had to be careful to not round the bolts off because a lot of them were rusty, crusty. Some of them were supposed to take an 18 millimeter, but it was starting to slip, and had to put a 17 on it. But we managed. So now we got 3 on this side and 3 over there. You gonna get a hammer?
Yeah.
Just knock yourself in the head and be done with it, or what?
Sure.
Yeah, this has not been the most fun. So, all right, 3 more. Well, while we're waiting for George to get a hammer, do a little inspection on the plunger knives. So these right here, they can be sharpened a few times before replacing. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the actual plunger, and then you have the stationary knife. So you want to make sure they're sharp, because as the hay comes in up through here, through the stuffer chamber, and then the plunger pushes it back, it gets sliced on here. So I don't know. I think I have a new one. I'm gonna kind of compare and see if maybe I can get away with sharpening them. I think these are originals, and I think they've been sharpened once, so we'll see. But another thing to crawl around and look at while you're here is your plunger knives. Which one are you on?
One close to the front.
All right. All right.
Ready?
Yep. Oh no. No.
All right, good.
I heard slippage. George! He's walking around looking for his hammer. I found it. It was laying right there.
How did I get there?
I put it there. Hey, we did it. That was not fun. Now you can really see the wear. That's why we're changing them. And I'm debating, I think we might do the top ones. No, wait. Bottom ones, yeah. Those aren't too bad. So, now, just gotta order shims and put them back in. But, yeah, definitely see the wear. There's a little bit here, but this is from the end of the stroke of the plunger. So when the plunger comes up and back around, it goes dink, dink. Oh yeah, no, it's a little tweaked. So, yep. And like I said, I gotta get shims. So I got them marked in the spot they're supposed to be, and I'm just going to shim, put the same shims back in but new, and call it good. Yeah, here's the other side. Same thing. Pitted pretty bad. So, okay. Well, I'm not going to film putting them back in right now because that would take way too long. So, catch you in the next one. See ya. George!
Bye!